Hello everybody, my name is Okwemikpo, and in this tutorial I'll be taking you through how to create a simple selfie NFT minting platform with Bunzz. In this tutorial, all you will learn is building just one simple application that helps you mint NFTs. I mean selfies as NFTs, right? So here we go. Firstly, to do this, you need to open Bunzz official website or landing page. Of course, you know what Bunzz is. It's more like blockchain as a service, blockchain backend as a service, and it allows you to create smart contracts easily with low code. So you don't need to have much idea of solidity and all of that. You just need to, what you just do here, everything has been handled in the Bunzz SDK. So, right, and yes, that's it. So next you move to login. But just if you do not have an account, sign up first. So for me, I would log in and please wait. Yes, and just input your password. After inputting your password, it moves you to the page where you see all your dApps. Then click create dApp and your name, of course, your dApp name. What do I want to name this? Test. So we could just create this, connect wallet, MetaMask, then accept. After doing this, MetaMask connected, you can see, but firstly you have to switch to rank B testnet and have some faucets there. Next we move to rank B testnet. So chain ID is 4, that's the default for rank B. And yes, single smart contract, then NFT IPFS mintable. So let's just say it should be tests, then deploy. Bunzz has launched a new feature of viewing code, but that is not what we are doing here. So we're doing something really different and way different actually. So next we get to confirm this. After doing that, just wait for a few seconds. After waiting for a few seconds, you'd then see this, right? So what you have to do is go to your dashboard, of course, and here you have every single thing: wallet address, rank B testnet, day it was created. What you have to do now, go to the client SDK, copy your Dapp ID and API key. So for me, I will I think I have an API key. Yes, I do. I really do. So let me go to my GitHub and get my API key. But just if you do not have an API key, you go to nft.storage and create your API key, your very own API key. I think I have mine here. So what you have to do now, this is what we'll be working with. We'll be working with Bunzz ERC721 minting boilerplates, and of course, yeah, tap into this. We'll be using the React boilerplate itself. So yeah, here's everything we'll be doing. Fine, fine, fine. And of course, move to, oh, sorry, I've not installed npm yet on this new laptop. So I have to just install npm, install, sorry, npm rather, yeah, Node.js package. So I have to do this first. Just before that happens, so you need to install, you need to do this first or clone it. So I'd actually prefer, I don't know which one I prefer, but seems cloning, yes. But I'll just have to install the zip. After doing this, save it up. Then next, you unarchive it. And then after then, just, you can see this is the stuff we'll be working with the React boilerplate. So from here, we will be working with the React boilerplate, of course. So from here, let's move to the next step. Seems we've installed this already. So we, for sure. So our package has been installed just for us to just configure everything out now. npm has been installed here right here. So just move to bin. Yes. Right. So next we move to VS Code. And obviously this is what everyone works with, and we will be working with this right here. So here we move to the React boilerplate. This is the React boilerplate, so we'll be using this. So after this, yes, of course. Okay, yes, SRC, and this is what we will really be working with, components, and we'll be working with the ER721 minter.jsx, and this is where literally everything is. So right, you can see NFT.storage here. This is where you would have to get your API key and all of that. So next we move to terminal. Sorry, touch .env. That's for creating an env file. So we already have an env file now, right? So right here, this is what we'll do. I'm sorry. Oops. Sorry about this. Wish I could just copy all, but then I'll just do it this way. Next, we have to move on to this. Sorry, we have to move on to this, right? After doing this, just remove this. So I'm actually doing this for my repository. I mean, I created this project that's just about 2 weeks ago, thereabouts. So, right, you have to save this, whatever you have here, because it helps you connect everything with your Bunzz SDK. So, right, let me just go about installing Bunzz SDK installation. Next, we move to this. And of course, we have to use the npm install first before doing all of this. Npm install. I think it takes a couple of seconds or minutes. I think it should be faster this time around. Right? And next, we what we do is this. We'd actually be working with my repository here. So yes, SRC, then components and ERC. This is what we'll be working with. So just as you can see, there is React HTML5 camera photo. What's the name? This is more like, how do I say this? The npm package for it. Yes, and then this is what we'll be using to capture the selfies. So I think it should be done now, but just if it's not done, we go to ercminter.jsx. Then next, go to this, save whatever you have to save, and then move back. And you can see this, everything works with the env file. That is what it's just trying to say. Process the env file, and then that is the React app NFT storage key. So this is what links the stuff to the env file. Just as you can see, you can actually copy everything, but I will be explaining how to just do this. Right. So right. So here, this is how to do this. Just as you can see here, this is for camera. I mean, this is for the npm. Sorry, this is the npm package for taking the selfies. You get, and the package name is React HTML5 camera photo. So next, I'll just go check it out. React HTML5. So after then, we've seen this. After doing this, this is what you really have to install. So you can actually see the first objective of this package comes with, I mean, blah 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 blah. So this is how it really works. I think there is a preview here or something. Oops, maybe it's lost or something, because I used to see previews here. Yeah, so this is really how it works. Just as you can see me now, just capture an image and then it brings it up somewhere around. So we would be doing something just exactly like this in this tutorial. So next, we'd actually have to, oops, React. So yes, just cancel now. And fine, this is it. What we really have to do here is this now. Another one. No, we'll first install the Bunzz SDK. Really important first, because Bunzz before every, but you can do any one first. So next, install the SDK, and after then we move to this, and then we see how it works, and then I explain. This is a one, and you have to install this too. After doing this, we'll see what's up. Yes. So now we can just use the npm one starts. After this, you would actually you see the actual stuff now. Yes. So this is not the actual stuff we want, but then I think I really have to save this file, right? Yes. Yes. So this is actually what we want to see. So, right, it's just something like this. So I actually haven't worked on the no, I worked on the UI, but in this tutorial, no UI, because you can actually just build the UI yourself with this file, this file right here. Um yeah, index.css, right? So you could actually just see and then just capture an image, then mint an image. Then after minting, it actually gives you MetaMask pops up, of course. So what that is this. The MetaMask doesn't just pop up. So it just needs the Dapp ID. The Dapp ID is actually connected to your MetaMask already. Just when before deploying your application, you would actually have to like connect it in Bonds, of course, in the GUI. So next, I hope MetaMask pops up. Oh, I'm not sure if it will. So the problem is this. This is false. The Dapp ID and the you'd actually see what I'm talking about now. So just here, copy your Dapp ID and your API key. And of course your API key. Save it. After doing that, reload. Now see if it works or not. And description and capture, then means. Then this is where you know MetaMask pops up and then gives you something really incredible. Well, not sure why this is happening. I'm sure it should be happening because of this env file. It should be. Let me just do this. Save it again. I'll try it again. See if it works. Save it again. Something just pop up. But maybe I guess maybe it's because of this env file. I'm pretty sure it's because of this. Because something should be really up. Or So I'm actually going to fix this up now. So maybe there's something not installed here. Maybe that's why. Why I think everything is installed. Bunzz SDK installed. Is right here now, just as you can see. It's here right now. I didn't do anything actually. So it's just Dapp ID and API key. Next. Confirm. Then it gives you a token here. After giving you a token, then we'll see what happens. I'm not sure why this is slow, honestly. So before then, let me just explain. Okay, fine. Succeeded means so it's meant to give something at least. Let me just check if it's 0. Oh, I guess the UI is poor. Maybe that's why. I can barely see anything. Maybe that's just because of the UI, right? So I'm not sure what is really wrong. Capture means you can actually see it's because of the UI. Actually, that the UI was actually fumbling, so I'll just have to like copy this. I mean the CSS code in my project, my very own project. So I just copied it and then let me just paste it back again. Right. So just save it and then it lands you to this. So after doing this, I guess the problem there was from the UI actually. So after doing this, just token name, open your and LOL, then just capture an image, go to main straight away, and just waiting for it to bring MetaMask open because I know it takes actually a longer while than it takes on Chrome. So maybe it's because of Brave. I'm not sure why. But now we could actually just use this. Before then, now I would love to start explaining what we are really doing. Firstly, colon. This is React. So obviously we just this it's a React file, and then yeah, import from NFT.storage. Oh, right. So React is here. Sorry, MetaMask is here right now, and let me go check it out. Just accept, confirm, and after doing that, we move to this. Something is going to pop up now here and here as alerts. So you get an alert saying succeeded to means yes, this is it. So this is the second token ID. So you just type 2 and get. Now you see the description of your NFT. I mean the selfie you minted. So there you go. Name, open equal, description, LOL. Then I think something should pop up right now. Maybe network is slow or something. Just trying something out from IPFS. I'm not sure. It showed then, but like an image will show after. An image will show here. just exactly a year, just as you can see in the tutorial, the article. So something will actually pop up as an image. So after then, of course, like you'd actually get to see the NFT or selfie in IPFS. So like everything is in IPFS. And just if you don't know what IPFS is just like an hypermedia protocol, of course. So after then, I'm not sure of where I can see the image, but like the image should be somewhere around here, right? So that is it. So let me just explain how to do this. This is a project. This, of course, you can see import NFT storage file, blah blah blah. All this is this one is that is the package for is actually the package for um the MP sorry the camera actually. It's the package for the camera, and then you have to install that with this command in your terminal, this command, and you also have to install the Bunzz SDK to get everything functioning. So this here is just to see the name, image, description. You can see everything. This is for the image. This is where everything should go. But I'm not sure, maybe my network or something, because it's sometimes happens like that, but I'm not sure why this is happening now. Because I tried it out the other time, it worked out fine. So yes, constant name, this is file name and all of that. So everything right here has to do with image, just as you can see, everything from this line to this line has to do with image, and that is calling data URI too. So same thing here, same thing here, and next you would actually get to see file. Okay, everything still here is image, same thing, everything here image, and then like here is where everything really starts. You can see NFT IPFS mintable, all of that right here. So this is where you can actually see this step one, mint your NFT IPFS, and then the input follows with it. This is the input token name, description, and then this is the camera. This is the actual camera we're seeing right here. And then next we actually move on to this camera to this line, and then you'd notice if you tap on this camera, it's going to install, you see. So I would not love to install it, so that is it. So next you notice if before you actually means the selfie, it's right loading. So this is the work, and everything in this section 2 is actually in the ERC 721 minter, sorry, 721 checker.jsx. So everything you can actually find here, plus the image itself, everything you can actually find here. An image should be here. I'm not sure why it's happening now. So everything you can actually find here, a bit there, yeah, it's actually from this ERC 721 checker.jsx, right? So loading, gets, and all of that, everything is actually there. Name, description, image. You see this image, this is where the image would actually be. After description should be image. So that is where it should actually be. So after then, you would actually find this one. Yeah, just if you can actually just drag your image, you'd see drag your image to the address bar, you'd actually see it has been connected to IPFS. So yes, that is it. That is the explanation of the code, right? And just like I said, means this button, this is just for this button, right? So everything in section 2 is just in this ERC 721 checker.jsx. Everything in this section 2 is actually that ERC 721 checker.jsx, and section 1 is ERC 721 meter.jsx. So that is it. So these are just the input and everything. So right, so everything, most things that are actually here are just images. So that is actually our NFT self-minting app. So everything runs in IPFS now. Capture your image and then it's already in IPFS. So if I could actually go check my NFT storage, you'd see it out. NFT storage. Super sorry about this. I would have to log into my GitHub too. So I'm so sorry. So let's just see. Um, what is actually? So yeah, I would actually have to go check it out on my email, and then after doing that, I will just um sorry, just wait a few seconds. Maybe it actually is going. Maybe it's going to work in another browser. So let's just try this out. I mean the image, but apparently I do not have any browser, so it maybe it runs like that sometimes. So I'll actually have to verify, but I don't want to go through that stress, so I'm not sure what to do. Uh, not sure, not sure, not sure, not sure, not sure. Alright. Well, like, if you go check your NFT storage out, it's going to be there. Of course, it's going to be. So, right. That is the stuff. Just capture an image and I'm not sure why this MetaMask is not really fast. It's actually very fast. Yeah. So next, we've seen this, and then yes, confirm the transaction succeeded to mint next, and after that, the normal step. Okay. Then three gets same thing. Not sure, not sure. Honestly, maybe the browser. I'm not sure really. So yes, maybe we've done this, but an image should actually be here, of course. So next, we should just move to um. I think that's all actually because I've explained the code base and everything. Camera.jsx should be here. I'm not sure why it's not here. But if I install Chrome and then try it out, it's going to work. So thanks for watching this tutorial. An image would actually pop up here. But thanks for watching this tutorial, and I hope to see you in another video doing really amazing stuff. And a sample of how this works is this. This. So I could just clone it, change the. Maybe I'll just try that now or something. Just download the zip file and save, just change the Dapp ID and the API key. So let me just cancel this. So we're actually using this. So next, it's actually just React same thing. This is the env file, and the .env file should just change your API key and Dapp ID. Let me change the API key just to see a sample of how this works. Then if this does not work, it should be a problem from the browser, I think. So next, move to the main stuff. There is nothing to just do in that. Guess I've not installed the npm. We really have to wait to configure this. Yes. I knew it's going to be very fast, faster than it was. So after doing this, just use npm run start command, and then from there, just check out what you've done, right? It could actually just work for anybody. Not sure why this is not fast. I really need fast things. Yeah. So next, just do npm run starts. So start the development server very fast too. So next, so after doing this, you'd see the real stuff. Real. Next, just allow token name open equal LOL the selfie means MetaMask come down, and after coming down, you see the real magic. After waiting, just I don't think there is any more thing to explain. I'm not sure. This is not fast at all. That's the only con of MetaMask. Okay, let me bring it out. The env file is set. Oops, made a mistake here. Dapp ID and API key, same thing. Dapp ID is the thing that should be, sorry, this. Just cue the terminal, see something about works. I have to do npm and start again. So this time around, I don't want anyone to see my face. So yes, next, and description, take a selfie, means it's, and now it should actually pop up very fast. If this does not work, it's a problem from the browser. So after doing this, confirm, succeeded to means okay, this is 4, gets, then it's actually a problem from the browser. No problem. So fine, a problem, sorry, something should pop up actually. Maybe if you're using Google Chrome or Firefox, but I'm not sure of this. So maybe that's it. And yes, you could actually go check your NFT storage. That's the main thing. And that's your selfie. A selfie should pop up here as an NFT. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope to see you next time. And subscribe to this YouTube channel and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Bye.